We all have different interests in Money Heist or different opinions about Money Heist. Before we start this video, can you take a second to tell me what you like so much about Money Heist in the comments below? I'd love to know your thoughts on Money Heist, especially on your favorite character. Hey guys, welcome back to Saharamovies. I'm Lydia once again and I'm your host for today. As the title said, Money Heist personality check. So we are talking about the cast today. We are taking their personality into consideration, their personality in the series into consideration. So today we'll take a look at 5 casts. Then in another video we'll concentrate on other 5 casts. So on today's list we have Tokyo, Professor, Nairobi, Denver and Berlin. Yes, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Let's get started. So our first person on the list, we have Tokyo. Tokyo, the narrator of the play. Tokyo, someone who is let me say, she's highly tempered, like she gets angry easily. And before anything, let me chip in this one. If you don't agree with anything I say, please comment it. So if I talk about Tokyo and you're opposed to this description, you can say no to Tokyo or no to Nairobi or yes to Tokyo or yes to Nairobi. Anyhow you feel about the personality check, please let me know in the comments box. So Tokyo is the narrator of the series. I don't know why I keep on saying play. Is the narrator of the series. And what makes her so special? What makes her so special? According to Professor, the other robbers, they have this quality. One is good at shooting, the other deals in drugs, the other is all this and that. But Tokyo, you can't really point her quality. Yes, you can't really know what she is. But from my point of view, I think Tokyo is a very outspoken individual. She tells you what she feels. She says her mind and she says it's plain. It's like she's a person with no emotions. She doesn't really have conscience. She just says it as it is. For Money Heist, she's the only one who was able to face Berlin. Like, she can become a leader at any time. She was the only one who was able to face Berlin. She acts like a man. She has this man nature in her. Like, she's able to portray this man attitude. So this personality check I'm saying, I think that Tokyo is a type of person who can face whoever and whatever, irrespective of who that person is or what that thing can or what that person can put her into. When Tokyo was arrested and she was at the inspector's side and they were interrogating her, she was so confident. She's a very confident individual. I mean, in the series, she's a very confident individual. And even at the last part that she was being thrown out of the bank by Berlin and some people, she didn't even plead. She wasn't begging anyone. She wasn't asking for forgiveness. She still stood on her grounds and I'll come back for you, like that. Even though she was even though they betrayed her that she should go away, they led her to the police. She was still confident that she's not going to stoop herself so low for Berlin, because if Berlin is doing something wrong, she has every right to say it. Yes, and she was able to say it. So that's my personality check on Tokyo. I think Tokyo is a very confident individual. When she's the leader of her gang, she's able to lead the gang her own way and her own right way. Yes, she leads the gang right. If you watch Money Heist so well, you'll be able to know that Tokyo has a special way of thinking, and she thinks beyond the box. If you quite remember when the police were about to attack, when the police were shooting them from the other side of the bank, and they were all shooting, they even forgot that there was a machine gun they could use. But Tokyo was the only one who remembered that and went to take the machine gun and started using it. So meaning that she has this nice way of thinking, yes, in the series. So if you don't agree with me, please let me know in the comments below. I think Tokyo is a very confident individual. I think that she can lead the gang no matter the position. I think she can handle any position given to her. And also I think Tokyo is a way too much sometimes. She's a way too much. Sometimes she feels she knows too much. She feels she knows everything. She She feels she doesn't want to be under anyone. Yes, that's what I think about her, especially in the season 4. Yes, that is what caused the fight. She thought she could lead it. She thought she knew the right path and all that. Even though she's confident, I think she sometimes overdo it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's go to our next person. We have Professor. Yes, the mastermind of the plan, the mastermind of the game. Yes. So now what do you see about Professor? If he's acting, what do you think about him? Despite the fact that he's playing a role, what do you also think? How good is the role that he's playing? How is he playing the role to impress you? Okay, so on my thoughts on this, I think Professor is good. Yes, he can pretend. Professor has a very good way of pretending. Yes, I think he should receive an award for pretending. He can really pretend, especially with the Inspector Raquel, formerly Inspector Raquel. He was able to pretend so well that the inspector couldn't notice anything. Sometimes the series is able to deceive us that Professor is about to be caught because of his reaction. He behaves like he's shaking, he's scared, he's afraid and all that. But no, he already has a mastermind. He has already sorted everything out. So I think that Professor is a good pretender. Yes, he's a very good pretender. Professor is a good pretender. And he also doesn't betray his people. He doesn't leave his people stranded, especially when he has the ability not to. It's when things are tight for him that he feels that no, he has to let the people know that he's a man of the game. I quite remember when Berlin flouted his rule that no one should kill anyone. Yes, even though Berlin is Professor's brother, or Berlin is so close to Professor, he stood on his grounds. Professor stood on his grounds to punish Berlin for not obeying his rules. When he removed a button, Berlin's button, and placed it in the car, even though Berlin was Professor's brother, he didn't give any exception to that. If you make a mistake, I'll put you in the right place. So I think that apart from the fact that Professor is a good pretender, he's also a strict person. Yes, he's very strict. He adds joking and stuff. He adds jokes to his lectures. But aside everything, the people respect him for who he is. Even though he sometimes plays with them and all that, the people respect him for who he is. And I also thought that he treated everyone equally with love and respect. Now let's go to our third person. We have Denver. Now Denver is someone who is seen as a robber, a drug dealer. Yes, that's why he was in trouble. That is why he involved himself in the heist. But are all robbers bad? Do we have all robbers termed as bad people? I think that even though Denver is termed as a robber, he has a very good heart. He has a very big heart. Yes, when Monica was about to abort the child, he felt this compassion for her that no, you don't have to abort the child. Like that's softness. So Denver is this hard guy outside but very soft inside. We see Denver as a drug dealer, we see Denver as a robber, but he's very tender, he's very honest, he's a very honest person. He's one of the honest people in the heist. He's very honest, especially with Berlin. Yes, he wanted to save Monica. At the same time, he didn't want to put himself into trouble. So it was as if his compassion or his emotions led him away. But Berlin, despite the fact that he's a drug dealer or he's a robber, he has a very strong heart. As I said earlier, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. So Berlin, my point of view, I think Berlin has a very strong heart. He doesn't even deserve to lose. He didn't even deserve to lose his father because he's too good. I think Berlin is too good. Seriously, he's too good to be a robber. Anyway, let's go to our fourth person. Our fourth person, we have Nairobi. Now Nairobi, I'll say Nairobi has won the hearts of over 50% of Money Heist fans because of her consistency, because of her determination. Let me use determination. Because of her determination to win this heist. Like, she was the only person who really wanted the heist to be successful. It's so unfortunate she lost her life. She was the only person who didn't want to miss any rule. She didn't want to make any mistake. She wanted the heist to be successful 100%. Because when Tokyo goes out of the way, she's able to correct Tokyo. Tokyo, this is not our aim. We have an aim for coming here. Our aim is to come, print our money, and go and live a life outside. I have a son to take care of. So Nairobi is someone who stays focused. Yes, she's someone who stays focused. Until season 3, the ending, that she lost focus because she was being blackmailed with, yes, her son. So I think that Nairobi is a person who is able to stay focused. Not unlike Tokyo. Tokyo doesn't stay focused at all. She loses concentration at any time, at any given time. She just loses it all. Like, she just goes out. She just goes crazy. But Nairobi is someone who is an adult. Like, she behaves in an adult way. She shows her maturity in the series a lot. Yes, she's able to bring down conflict. She's able to bring peace. She's this person that I was really not expecting to die. So that was why Nairobi won the fans of so many fans. She won the hearts of so many fans. She became the epicenter of the heights. When she died, everyone was like, oh no, like, this shouldn't be happening to Nairobi. It should have happened to someone else, not Nairobi. Maybe people would have exchanged Tokyo to Nairobi in terms of the death, because people didn't really want Nairobi to die. Now, our last person, the boss himself, the one who wants everyone to know him to be a boss. Yes, Berlin. So what do you think about Berlin? I think that Berlin overdoes it. He actually abuses his power. Honestly, I think Berlin abuses his power. Though he has a way of doing his things, I think he overdoes it. He wants everyone to know that he's a man of the house. But Professor is not like that. Professor, even though he's a man of the house, he's still humble to earth. But Berlin, he wants everyone to know that he's a man of the house, and his yes is his yes, his no is his no. That was why he was always having issues with Tokyo. So Tokyo and Berlin are two contradicted individuals to be under the same roof. Yeah, so Berlin, I think he has this bossy attitude, and he has also been given the boss position. So you should imagine what he'll be doing with it. You have a bossy, you are naturally bossed up, like you feel you're a boss, and then your master gives you the position of a boss. You can imagine how he will abuse his power. So I think Berlin is a good person, yes, because he stood in for them. He knew that I think he gave up because he realized that his life will already end. He can't enjoy from this money. So let me just use this opportunity to be a hero. So even though I was thinking Berlin is a coward and all that, because he told Denver to shoot Monica, he could have done it by himself. So initially I thought he was a coward, until he stood in at the last pass that the heist really needed him, really needed someone to cover up for them. So that was what changed my personality about him, the personality about Berlin, that he's not a coward after all. So that is my thoughts on Money Heist casts. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like.